G'day guys, we are back for day, what day is it? 18. I had to think about it with myself for what it was, and we are going to do this one. It is time to do something about time. So we're going to go get on with that one. And as we talk about this, I think our topic should be time. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? I'm just going to go in with tangerine, which is what I've been using in the backgrounds. I'm just keeping a bit of consistency. Time, you know, at this point in time, it's pun not intended. It's a topic. You know, some of us are probably wishing time would turn back or go forward quickly so that things can get back to normal in some way. In certain parts, you know, I guess with all of us in parts of the world, but as we know, alas, we cannot turn back time. And I guess the question is would you want to turn back time? Is there a reasoning for it? And I guess, you know, that it's a question that people ask all the time. They go, if I could go back in time, I would go back to this, or if I could go back time, blah, blah. And I don't want to go back in time at all. You know, I don't think it's healthy to look back and think, oh, if this had happened different, or this had happened different, if only. It's not something, you know, I'm a forward thinker. What can I do now to go forward and make changes that bring about something in my life instead of looking at ways to look backwards. So I'm going to go in with rust. We're going to go here with the clock. So I'm going to start in with this. Yeah, so I do very much have a forward-focusy look on life. You know, I have lived my fair amount of tragedies and sadness and, you know, events that I would not wish upon any living person, even my worst enemy. I don't think, you know, there are things that I've had to live through, grieve, move on from, that are not good, are not nice, are not anything, you know, joyous or anything like that. But I also would not, you know, I can't sit there and say I wish it had never happened or all of those kinds of things, because if you change one thing in your past, you change other things. And, you know, who you get to now and who you are now, I guess it's defined by what you live through and what your choices are and what you continue to do, your actions continue to be as a result of those events in your life. And they make you, they shape you, and how you let them how you let them change you is important. I'm going to go in with gold, and I'm going to go around the edge of this clock. So, you know, it's very much, I guess, the way you look at it. The things that happened in my life were not good, but how I chose to deal with them and what I've learnt from them and how I've grown from them and what the things the wisdom that comes with it, does in fact, you know, I like who I am now. I like the person what I stand for and what I believe in. And I'm going to go in with clay. So it is very much that part of, would I turn back time? And I, you know, if I changed one thing, then I might not have something that I have today. If something I changed might mean that I don't have my daughter, or, you know, or something I changed means that M never come into my life. And others. It's just, no, I won't. I can't want or wish away things that I have that are so important to me now, based on things that might have been different if I'd changed something back in then. And yeah, so I don't know if any of what I'm saying is actually making sense. I'm trying to get a point across and probably failing pretty bad. All right, I'm going to go in with dandelion into the clock face. Yeah, I'm probably failing pretty bad with trying to get what I'm meaning across, but yeah, it is something I kind of feel a bit, I don't like to hear people going, oh, if only this hadn't happened to me, or if only this hadn't happened to me. We can't, it did. So we've got to work with it. All right, so I'm going to go in with light ochre. As you know, yeah. And I've made many mistakes. And I also choose not to say that I have regrets. There are things that probably I could have had more sensible choices about and done more smartly. But there are also, again, things that I did and that I learnt from. I either learnt, let's not ever do that again. I'm just going over it with gold, the black, just to give it a bit of something. Let's not ever do that again. And yeah, so I'm going to go in. We got our little mousy mousies up here on our clock. 3 blind mice, 3 blind mice, see how they run. Okay, sorry. And now I've got the song in my head. No, stop. Stop. All right, so we're going in with ice grey. Because I've been making all my little mices grey. So I want to keep that. All right. There we go. And I might give this a little bit of, I need to get papaya here. I just need to put a tip on it because I'm going to give Mousy Mouse pink tail. Yeah, so I do. I am very much advocate for, looking forward and thinking about what you can change tomorrow that may bring about joy or peace or whatever it is you're looking for. Okay, I'm going to go in with, I did ice grey, I need dark grey. Where are you? There is the dark grey. Okay, dark grey. Just to kind of bring back a little bit of shading for our micey mice. Okay, and then whiskers. I was like, what do I need to do for them? Okay, coming in with black. That didn't work very well, but anyway. I did that last time. I think the black's too harsh. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to get rid of that. Tone down that. I'm sorry, mousy mousies. I gave you a moustache instead of whiskers. It is what it is now. No one's going to notice. You're very tiny. All right, there we go. Okay, you've just got dark noses. That's okay. All right. Oh, I've missed the wood in under here, underneath this thing. So I'm going to go in with dark brown. Just going to get that in there. Back in with rust. And in with clay. Just to get our little timber in there. Just going to come bring back up because I got rid of some of this up here. There we go. All right, we got our thermometer. I'm going to make it a mercury thermometer because we're looking for vintage here. So back in the day of mercury thermometers. Talking about back in the day. If anyone grew up with mercury thermometers, how much fun were they? I know it's probably why I'm insane, but the best fun to crack open. And so I'm just going in with silver if I didn't say. You'd crack open the thermometer and play with it on the cement. That's what I used to do. And would roll around all the little balls and make big balls and then little ones and roll it around, and it used to be the best fun. Probably explains a lot now. I'm going to go in with chili. I'm just going to put in some line indications, some red. Sorry, concentrating, little lines. Okay, so there we go. Now let's do this. I think I'm going to go for red. Do redwood. Okay. So we're going to, oh wait, oh no, red's what it is. I've decided. Okay. Up here, this is papaya. So come in here, and then going to come in with chili. Now with a little bit of the mahogany that I need to put a tip on. Seems to be what I say every time. I need to put a tip on it. But working with something so small, you need that to be able to get into the details. Then I'm going to come back in with a papaya. Right, so there we go. Okay, we've got this little door down here with a lock. Okay, I think I'm going to make that gold because it's a little key lock, so kind of a brassy look. And then I'm going to come in with lemon, so the light's coming through the lock. Yeah. Then we'll do this while I'm here, this little window. Okay. Come in with a bit of dark yellow. Okay, so there's that. Now we've got to do sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives. Okay, going to come in with dandelion. So let's talk about time now. Oh my God, time. So I have, I am very much about work-life balance. You need to make time for all things. And work with what's available so that you're not overextending yourself in any way, shape or form. So I like to make time for work. I like to make time for relaxation. Like to make time for family. All of that. And finding the balance that goes with that. All right, I'm going to go in with light ochre. Yeah, it's very important to be finding and maintaining that balance so that you don't feel like you're missing out in any way from any of those things. Because if we don't have a good balance between those things, that's when our stress levels go up, it's when our anxiety levels go up. And let's get real, most of us are here doing this kind of stuff because of our anxiety. So it's thinking of good strategies that allow you to still be able to function in society and hold down things and do things, and then also not burn out. I'm going to go in with clay now. I'm going to start looking at putting in some shadows of where, like, maybe my sand mound is. Bringing some shadows down here, the bottom of my sand. Okay. All right, I'm going to go, I don't know how this is going to work, but I'm going to go for kind of like a old green blown glass look. So I've got yellow green here. I'm going to just kind of, I just want to give the indication that this jar might in fact be, this glass might be green. Don't know how it's going to work, but we're going to try. Sorry, I'm concentrating. I will get back to talking about time, but it's time for me to look at this and think about what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to go in with, yeah, let's go with moss. Okay, and then a little bit of army, just to find those edges. Okay, I'm going to come back in with yellow green and just try to work over this. And now I'm going to come in with white and just fade out these edges and blend it all in. I think I need to, I'm just going to bring in moss. I don't know how I really feel about that yellow green. I think I might bring it in just a little bit more with moss. A little bit more up here. And then I'll go in with the white. Okay. Okay, let's go in with golds, and we're going to do our cord. So our pendulums. Okay. Now, got to think about what I'm going to do over here before I colour in the base of the pendulums. I just need to come in. I'm going to just use dark brown. I missed a little bit in here. Just come in back that clock. Okay. We've got like a little door here. It's doorish. If it's doorish, it's going reddish, not blue like Dory. Okay. So I'm going to go in. Here we go. It's because it's got a hinge lock, so I'm making it a door. And it's got hinges, lock, bolt lock. Okay, in with chili. So I should have changed the name of this from red box to red door, not the perfume. All right, a little bit of the mahogany. Okay, and back in with papaya. Okay. Gonna come in with silver, do my hinge, and now I'm going to do my bolts. There we go. All right, now let's look at this watch. think I'm going to go for a brass swatch, so gold. So I'm going to come around and I've got an idea. We'll see if it works, translates. Okay. All right, now I'm going to come in with Sapphire, I think was the one I was using. This dark blue. I'm going to use that to edge around my clock face. And I'm going to kind of come in fire, and I'm going to come in with let's go for deep sky blue. And then with a bit of white, kind of right through that center, just to give it some curved edges. And then I'm going to come into the centerpiece. I'm going to come in with dandelion. A little bit of dandelion, a little bit of papaya, a little bit of lavender, and then I'm going to come back over that with the white, and hopefully making some kind of, you know, basically pearlescent kind of look. Might not have worked very much, but it'll kill. It's cool. It'll work. Okay, now I need to come back in and look at these Roman numerals. So 2, 3, 4. No, I stuffed that up. Yeah, no, I'm not. All right. B1. Oh, where am I? I might have stuffed that up. Let's get real. I can't count. Okay, so 6 would, yeah, trying to line that. I don't like it down here. I'm gonna have to fix that up. I can't handle it, it's off center. Please cope with me as I try to fix up my error. Luckily it's in the shadow. No one's really gonna know. So let's go V over here. And then V1 here. V2. And then we've got V. There we go. Alright. Kind of looks okay. Gonna run just a bit of black just so we separate these two sections. Okay, that'll do. All right, now for these bits, let's go for might go for a deep green. So I'm gonna go straight in with moss. There's moss. And then army. And then I'm going to run gold over the top of it to kind of go for that, you know, burnished kind of old goldy coppery look. Don't know if it'll work, but why not? Okay. Okay. And then this Diva Lucky. Why do we want to make him? Let's have a look around. Don't want green. Don't want blue. I don't particularly want purple either. I don't know what to make him. So let's make him. See, this is where I sit there and go, I don't know what I want to do. All right, we're gonna come in. Gonna come in with dandelion. Oh, time's nearly up, and I never finished talking about time. Make time for yourself. That was the message I was getting across there. It's important. All right, let's come in with clay. If you don't make time for yourself, you're not going to have quality time with others or the things that you do. You are just as important. All right, that was clay. Let's go in with dark brown. And then maybe dark yellow over the top of all of this. I'm pretty much all the way up. And then back with the dandelion. Okay, bringing all that together. All right. So that would be the colouring component. Now let's do the fancy bits, the swoosh swooshes. Okay, let's come in, and we've got the light on our clock. All right, so a bit of that, light. We've got the light on our glass. Okay, a little bit here on our thermometer. No, I don't like the way that curved. That's why I love gel pen. If you get it right, wrong, you can just come along with your nail and get it right. Okay. All right, gonna have a little bit along here, top there. And then we're gonna go here, and maybe a little bit in here, make this one a little longer. There we go. And a little bit here. And just one down here for good measure. Okay. So, I think that will cover our day number 18. Awesome. All right, guys. Oh, we're getting there. Look at that. Look how much we've done. Look how much we've got to go. That is awesome. All right. I will see you tomorrow. As always, remember, be kind, be strong, be a warrior. Bye.